Alright, well, to wind before the video or during the video? Now that is the question. Right, without further ado, I'll bring to you my Hobbit Toy-Biz Lord of the Rings collection. Obviously going through the box, I wanted to sort of decide which sort of subspecies did I want to do next, and it was the hobbitses. So there's Uncle Bilbo Baggins there, as he's about to go on his little journey off to the elfy place where he decides to go and die or live forever, but growing rapidly old. And when they kind of first brought these figures out, they weren't massively articulated. I mean, they weren't bad articulation, they just weren't kind of popular articulation. And considering they're made by Toy-Biz, who are kind of renowned for the articulation, that was somewhat of a surprise. Anyway, so you can't have Bilbo without Frodo. And here he is with his cape and stuff in a sort of actiony falling down a bank whilst getting a grass stain on his backside kind of pose. The not posable ones aren't very easy to stand up, so you kind of have to make him do that, which is not the... I suppose it's quite an actiony pose, but somewhat hunched over there. You also got the other hobbity friends of Hobbit Domino Hobbit Rally. So there's I believe that one's Merry, and that's when he's got his cape after he's been to see the elves. And there's Pippin, Paragon Took. And again, like I say, I mean, even the face sculpts and stuff, they're not bad, but they did certainly get a lot better as the line went on and things like that. And here is me Frodo, see-through Frodo. So you can see all of these kind of animatronics inside there, which I thought was a bit... I would have thought they would have just kept him not animatronically, kind of say... This Frodo has like his arm, there's like a, as it snaps, spring-loaded thing. And I think they kept the same feature. I'll shut up then. He might have had a light-up feature or something, I don't know. But anyway, you can see he's sort of insides and stuff, which, you know, I always like see-through figures. They're pretty good. I mean, essentially, you're kind of buying nothing, but it's nice to have a physicalness to the nothingness, I guess. So that was kind of the first earlier ones, and then you'll notice that I don't have a Sam. And that's because basically the Sam I've got is the kind of multi-posable Sam, and these ones have got much better face sculpts and stuff, better paint applications and whatnots, and they kind of can do a lot more like breaking their legs and things and other such bits like that. So there's Sam with his cape. I'll just move these ones off just so I can see these new guys coming on, so we'll put Sam back, obviously, because that was what I was trying to show you. The thing with hobbits is you put them down and then just bugger off. Right, here's me superposable Merry and Pippin, which that Pippin, I think, has got an absolutely amazing face on it. Very much like the actor whose name I don't actually know. But those two are excellent figures. And there's... Oh, lad alive, man. Right. Bear with us, folks. These things do not like to stand up. It's all that witchy grub get stuff the smoke. That doesn't help them, does it? And they even did a superposable Bilbo, and this was when he was getting and looking a bit old and looking a bit like Wurzel Gummidge, really, kind of doing these, oh, Wurzel Gummidge, oh, get me some of that stuff to smoke, my throat's killing us. They even went as far as to do a superposable Gollum, although looking at his happy smiley face, this one I guess is more of a Smeagol. But I mean, he's like massively articulated, so you can get some really nice kind of Gollum-y poses. Only trouble is that the limbs do go pretty slack on these, like, so there you go. I expect him to fall out any second. I do have the kind of fixed one with the evil face, so you can have like the conversation of going, you know, like, we wants to drink something made out of rhubarb. Yes, that would be quite nice, actually. Yes, I know. That's why I did it. Okay, then, let's go. So, you know, you can really enact anything like that if you've got the mind for it, or the boredom to do it. So not only did you then get like multi-posable ones, but you then got kind of scene-specific kind of hobbits as well. So I've got a few of those to show you. And here is Merry and Pippin when they went their separate ways, and Merry became a rider of Rohan with removable helmet, and again pretty good face sort of sculpt and whatnot, and weapons and stuff. I did like the fact that all these come with really cool weapons, and good detail on pretty much everything that they did on this line. And here's Pippity Pip Pip with these big, kind of somewhat like a, you could, I guess, you know, they said, well, he wouldn't be great in battle, but you could kind of put him in a cannon and fire him with these kind of big pointy helmet. I'm sure that would have killed possibly a gargoyle or a goblin or whatever they were called. And his helmet is also removable, so you got another pretty good likeness there of the dude. So whilst they were up to doing stuff like that, across the other side of Middle-earth you had Frodo and Sam doing stuff where they had to dress up as, I believe, was it goblins? So there they are with their goblin-y armour. I'll just do a quick charge up there, you know. I think it is a pretty dark, so I'll show some of the additional detail. So there you go. Particularly like Frodo's helmet with this one, very eyes wide shut. So there you go. And the helmets are also removable on these. So there's kind of Frodo being kind of a bit of an emo and crying, and Sam going, "I'll bloody carry you up this hill, I will." So that is me hobbits. Whilst looking through the bag, no, who keeps stuff in bags? The box, I did find this Mithril, which didn't really want to just point that out, but I did find that I have a couple of spares, a couple of swaps. So I have here a swap of multi-posable Sam, and a swap of Gollum / Smeagol. So they'll be going into the swaps box. I don't think I have many other swaps, unfortunately, but those I do have. So thanks for watching that, guys. Stay tuned for more Lord of the Rings figures coming your way shortly, and I'll catch us all later on.